You watch one YouTube video after another, yet you already know what the video is about by looking at the title. But you click on it anyways thinking that video has some kind of secret information that could change everything and get you to take action. A few videos later, you completely forget about the previous videos or haven't even thought about how you could implement what you just learned into your life. Just sit there and think. Did any of the past videos really make an impact in your life? Or would it have been better to spend your time on something that would have moved you towards your goal? If you are stuck on something, then yeah, go watch a video, but just don't get too caught up on it. It's probably even better if you just go read a book about it instead. Of course, it depends on what you are looking for, but you get the point. Simply put, don't go on YouTube or any social media without any intentional thought. Stick to following just one mentor at a time. 2 is pushing it. Following too much will only end up contradicting the information that you've learned and will leave you confused and passive. There's nothing that could teach you better than taking action and failing and learning from it. It's a ruthless game. It won't let you get to the next level no matter what unless you learn from the mistakes. Or you could stick to being stuck fighting the same boss every time. At the same time, don't forget to work on your mindset, since that's the thing that likely makes majority of the people successful. It's not the business model, it's rather the person behind it. There are many people that are most likely dumber than you but have made it much further than you have. You probably even know someone or heard of them. The difference is they simply take action. They are more focused and disciplined. They implement what they learn, push forward, get feedback, and then constantly loop that cycle until they perfect it. It's an endless cycle in a broad sense of things that you'll never be able to perfect, but you can at least become a master of it. There's so much information that you can find within literally just seconds. That makes information no longer valuable and no longer scarce. Deep down, you know what you should do. Just sit there, question yourself, and think. Nowadays, you'll find more value sitting in silence and thinking rather than consuming the so-called educational content. If you're not taking notes and implementing in your life, then is the video really valuable? And are you actually learning? You'll just end up forgetting what you learned. Be present and mindful when you're watching videos. Create a clear goal and action plan and break it into little steps. Be selective with what you watch. Set a time limit if you need to. If you're on iPhone, you can restrict the app completely and you'll need a password to get inside. So that way you won't unconsciously click on it and next thing you know, 2 hours went by. That passcode makes you conscious and aware. It's like a reminder to only go on the app if you have a clear intention. It also adds one extra layer to not get distracted. The more effort it requires to watch the video, the more likely you are not to get distracted and only watch it if it's needed. Some of you watch videos because it might benefit you in the future, like 5 years down the line. Why are you preparing for the future when tomorrow isn't even guaranteed? Instead, prepare now to guarantee yourself that future. You currently have your own problems to deal with in this moment. So seek information that could benefit you right now. And finally, rather than becoming a consumer, become a creator instead. Start creating content for literally anything. It could be for fun or to simply document your journey. People like Iman, Hamza and Tate have documented their journey and they have a track record to prove it. You can see their old self versus their new self and how they improved. That will stay as your brand forever and build credibility and authority for yourself. This literally has crazy long-term investments. Think long-term.